All right, so since we're talking about the Grizzlies, and since my YouTube TV is asking me, hey, you want to watch the Grizzlies? Maybe I'll watch the Grizzlies tonight. Maybe if nothing else is on. Celtics and Grizzlies squaring off tonight, so maybe I'll get some bets in. Celtics laying 4.5, total of 235.5. So, Jenks, do you believe in backing a team who just fired its head coach? Because in other sports, we see this where it's called the dead cat bounce, where sometimes like teams band together. But I feel like the dead cat bounce has a bit of a ceiling here. That's a weird visual. Like when you're playing the Celtics, good luck anyway. But a team that's in disarray hosting the Celtics. Are we on the Celtics here?
Definitely on the Celtics. I mean, it didn't work the next day after they fired Taylor Jenkins. They got beat by LeBron and the Lakers in Memphis, so that didn't help. And now they're facing a much better team in the Celtics. And if you look at the overall course of the season, the Celtics have not been great against the number, but recently they've been fantastic against the number. 4-1 against the spread in their last 5, 10-5 against the spread in their last 15. They've also won 8 straight games. So I don't know if the Celtics, they're very likely not going to catch Cleveland in the East. There's just not enough time left. But also the Cavs have gone 5-5 in their last 10. There's a small outlier of a possibility. I think that's part of the motivation for the Celtics as well. So Grizz had a chance to get that dead coach bounce on Saturday. Didn't work. I'll lay the 4.5 with the Celtics.
I'm just imagining like a coach and a cat bouncing as it's dead. Like that's a weird visual, and maybe we'll stop talking about it. Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of convincing. Like if you're on the Celtics in any way on any day of the season, but it just feels like one of those teams that's an absolute wagon. And plus for Memphis, like they've had defensive breakdowns where, they gave up 134 points to the Lakers. If you gave up 134 to the Lakers, good luck with the Celtics offense, a team that routinely hits like 23s in a game. So I will not be on Memphis. Sorry, YouTube TV. Maybe we'll watch, though. All right, how about this one? Bulls and Thunder. We know the Thunder are an absolute wagon, but it's going to cost you. The Thunder are laying 15.5 points. Total is 239.5. I feel like the Thunder are pretty reliable, though. Like the Thunder and the Cavs feel like the regular season wagons. Yeah. But the prices increased throughout the season, and now you're looking at 15.5, Jenks. Are we expecting a Thunder blowout here?
God. I mean, probably. They've been super reliable, but do you want to lay 15.5? At the same time, Vegas has been bumping up the number all year long, and the number just has not been big enough for the Thunder not to cover. They just keep doing it. 47, 24, and 4 against the number. They hit at a clip of 66%. It's best in the NBA. And when they play at home, they're even more effective. 24, 11, and 2 against the spread. That's a clip of 68.6% from the field. They've won 9 straight. So I would say put this in a moneyline parlay, but minus 1,200 probably isn't going to reduce your juice too much. You got to really believe in the Thunder here. But look, the numbers are the numbers. The numbers are telling you bet the Thunder.
Yeah. I feel like in the NBA more and more these days, we see blowouts all the time. And then teams just kind of give up in the fourth quarter. But maybe there's a case to be made for the Bulls. I'll say this. They've at least been covering in this recent stretch. When won outright and covered in 4 of their last 5 games, even as 10.5-point dogs against the Lakers. They've been scoring a lot of points, scored 146 points in that game. So maybe you just take a look at the over, because we know Oklahoma City is going to score. It's not like the Bulls are stopping, anybody on Oklahoma City. And maybe the Bulls can kind of contend here, because it feels like a really volatile team. Like they're either going to get blown out or they win outright. They're kind of one of those teams that's full of surprises. I don't see them beating Oklahoma City, but maybe they can score some points. They've hit the over in 4 of their last 5, so maybe I will go to the over. It's a very high 239.5, but I think I can still bank on the over here. So maybe that's the play that I will be making. All right, so we have like a minute left. What do bettors need to know about the Rockets and the Lakers? Lakers 4.5-point favorites here, total 225.5. Jenks, is this one making the card?
It might. Now, the Lakers are coming off that win against Memphis, and this also, this is one of those things where you try to handicap things that aren't tangible, which is the Lakers have motivation here. They're trying to stay in that 5th spot in the West, and also they're coming off that big speech that they got from J.J. Redick, where Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic and LBJ were pulled together, and he said, the offense needs to be more aggressive through you 3 guys, so take it to the other team, and we saw them do that against Memphis. So you put that together with the motivation, can they cover this number? I think they can.
Yeah, and plus with the motivation that LeBron currently has, trying to fight off Stephen A. Smith on a Taylor Swift run throughout the media. So LeBron James, extra motivated these days.